Hi, this is Amber Phillips from Ohio Media School, and I have the pleasure of standing next to Coach Reno from Steubenville, Ohio. Hello.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Wonderful.
So, you are going to be inducted today. We are at the High School Football Hall of Fame induction ceremony. What does that feel like for you?
Well, right now it just hasn't really sunk in yet, but just sitting up here and enjoying meeting all these people that I looked up to, and even admired the way they played ball and coached. And it's just right now just been a great day for me.
Yeah, you definitely are going to see a lot of people looking around the room. It's almost overwhelming.
Yeah,
Like, oh, there you are.
yeah, just see guys like Chuck Cowell and Mike Young and Jerry Faust family who's here. And sorry Jerry couldn't be here. I mean, he's one of the greatest coaches in Ohio history, and we miss him. But just to meet all the guys, and I'm just looking forward to the rest of the evening.
So, how did you get your start into football? How did we get here today?
Well, I was coming back from communion at St. Anthony's Church in San Francisco. Was kneeling down. He said, "See me after church," and he offered me a job. I was working in the mill at the time. He offered me a job at United Local, and I was there for 6 years, and that was the start of it.
What was it like starting off as a coach?
It was. I thought it was a lot. It was a lot different than being a player. The coach, you had to not only motivate yourself, but you had to motivate others. And I think that's the key to coaching, is getting guys to trust you. The key word would be trust. If you can get your players to trust you, and you can trust in them, then I think you get a lot accomplished as a coach. But I learned early that trust is a key word, giving and taking from coaching and playing.
How did you help build that trust?
I think it's different with every year, every team, every kid. And just some kids need a hug, and some kids need a kick, and you have to be able to just figure that out, and just trust that what you're doing, and trust in your program and the guys you're working with. But I just I always thought that was the key to football and key to anything. As a leader. I learned two things. Key word is trust, and the second thing is, if you're leading in anything, any situation, any area of life, that your family's going to suffer unless they're in it 100% with you. And I was lucky enough to have my family in 100% with me.
That's special. That means a lot. It's hard when you...
No matter what field you're in. No matter what field you're in.
If the sport's not there, it's going to make it that much harder. So what was one of the most gratifying parts about being a coach? Like one of your favorite things?
Seeing kids come in as seventh graders in a lift club and watching them develop into seniors, players. I think that's the thing I liked the best, was just watching them grow from seventh grade to their senior year of football. Those are my classmates.
What was one of the biggest challenges?
Keeping it going, I think. Keeping a solid program going, and helping kids after they graduate. That's the hardest part, is helping them after they graduate. But I think the biggest challenge is just keeping going, getting up every morning, getting ready to work hard, and just keep fighting. And I think that's the key to anything. Just getting up and enjoying what you're doing. If you don't enjoy it, you better hang it up.
Absolutely. And do you have any words of advice for high school students that are starting off in football? Or any sport?
Starting out to play, it just don't worry about the guy next to you. Work as hard as you can. Be a we person. And, I think that's the key to any program, is you have to have more we's than I's and me's. And we's have always dominated in our program. We've had a couple I's or me's, but the we's always dominated. And I think that's the key to anything, is be a we person and not an I or me.
And is there anything that you would like to add or share?
I'd just like to thank my wife and my family for the 54 years. I mean, I told my wife that I would take this job, and after 5 years, I'd either hang it up or they'd fire me if we didn't win. So, and now it's been 42. So, I just I've had some great guys I coach with and great players, and you can't emphasize enough how much you appreciate the coaches that work with you and the players that played for you. And I just hope they understand how much I appreciate them and love them.
Well, I want to thank you for your time. It was an honor to stand next to you. Some great words. Sorry, I forgot what camera we were at. That was Coach Reno. I'm Amber Phillips from Ohio Media School, and we're at the National High School Football Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And thank you. Thank you, sir.